Carolina bench, now in his 6th season.
A great official crew tonight.
This is going to be interesting. Here relatively soon, in fact, we think out of the first time out, we're actually going to have a referee substitution. But I think right now they're looking to see if it's an elbow to the face of Chris Silva on a Tillman foul. Look at what's being used for all the conference games. It's Anthony Franklin, Pat Adams, and Joe Lindsay. Now, Anthony Franklin, who's not pictured there, is not a usual official in the SEC, but we told you about the bad weather. They were absent of an official, so Anthony filled in. And Brian Shea, who is a regular SEC official, made it through the bad weather, and the report is that Brian will actually replace Anthony at the first timeout. Well, and so something you don't see every day.
Well, and I joked with Joe Lindsay, and I said, well, Joe will call enough fouls for 2 officials. There you go.
There
There's
he
a
is.
replacement official.
In the bullpen.
Yeah.
Are we going to get a little Trevor Hoffman Hell's Bells when he comes into the game, or enter the Sandman, the relief pitcher? Mariano Rivera set to go. And that is, in fact, Anthony Franklin, who just walked over to share the news with you, Sean, about what they've just called. We are all even at 8 apiece. Tigers and Gamecocks early in this first half, and an official substitution when we return. The Gamecocks and the Tigers. The big story, though, so far, Sean, may be the substitution, the official substitution, if you will. We've had a referee change. Yeah,
it feels like the Major League. We're going to the bullpen. We're bringing in the Duke. It was a great scene.
Due to some weather, by the way.
Due to weather, so you get a hug. Hey, nice job. That was a good 4 minutes by you. Hey, I'm really excited I get to officiate this game. Hey, by the way, I need that pack off your back. and so then they exchange the microphone.
And Anthony Franklin out, Brian Shea coming in.
So Brian Shea is now in, and he's going to go introduce himself and say, Coach Martin, how you doing? I'm officiating the game today.
Welcome. Look, Conzo's going to get him up to date. Hey, we got way too many fouls on our inside guys so far. Yeah, you got to start calling it. The other guy wasn't calling it. He's an A10 guy, and you're an SEC guy, and you got to tell him how we do things down here. Jeremiah Tillman already in some foul trouble. He's sitting with 2. And kudos to the officials. So often we're only speaking about them when there's something controversial going on, but they are a hard-working bunch of men and women, and due to some inclement weather, they had to make some adjustments on the fly tonight. So kudos to Anthony and Brian and Pat Adams and Joe Lindsay still out there with them.